Okay, so we're going to be going over getting properties uploaded into our system. The basic overview for this is once we've worked with an owner, at some point we're going to collect all of their parameters. They're basically all the information we need from them in order to get the home into our system. Okay, that's collection of parameters. We have another video that kind of explains how you go about doing that and what the parameters are that we need. Once we have the parameters or the information we need to upload, then we go about uploading it into the Streamline system. And then once it's all in Streamline, everything looks good, you submit an activation request. And we're going to be going through kind of each one of these steps. And first of all is just creating a new home. So we have the parameters, and now we're going to add that home into our system, and then we're going to fill out the different tabs for that property. So we're just going to go over this first, and we're going to show how to add the new home into Streamline. So what you do is you just come into Streamline, you go over here to where it says configuration, you go to vacation rentals, and then down at the bottom there is a button that says add new vacation rental. And now we're going to go about adding it. So the group, you can select it based on the amount of people that it sleeps. So I'm just going to make up an imaginary property here. Sleeps 1 to 4. The maximum occupants are, let's say 10, no, let's say sleeps 9 to 10. Max occupants is 10. The standard occupancy is 8. Normally the standard occupancy is the amount of people who can sleep in beds. Also, if the property has extra charges, like let's say they're like, okay, for the first 8 guests, they get, it's the standard rate, but then if they go, extra guests 9 and 10, they have to pay an extra $25 a night per person beyond 8. Then 8 would be your standard occupancy number. Bedrooms, bathrooms, I'm just going to put a 4 bed, 3 bath. Home name is Aloha Super Duper House, Super House, just whatever. Location and resort, you're just going to pick the area that it's in. I'm going to say it's on the North Shore, so I'm going to go Oahu. Neighborhood is Oahu North, so we just add all those in. The default image, don't worry about that. You can skip that one for now. We'll come to that later. 123 address, what I'm going to put. Also, if I just put in 96762, this is all, I'm just making this up. Obviously, you need all this information when you're going to actually do it. Long-term rental settings, you can just leave blank. So that's the first little step. Hit continue. It'll take you to this next step. So if there isn't an owner, you're going to add all the owner's information into the system here, as much of it as you can. Or you can select here from our existing owners, and in this case, I'm going to choose an owner for Sam Levitz. And I'm just going to hit continue. It says, would you like to use global season definitions for this home? You're going to select no. It says, would you like to copy that? You just hit no again. We don't do anything with global seasons on the initial setup. Would you like to use global taxes and fees? No, we will not. And we don't want to copy them. Bug spray, all of this other stuff, you can just skip. We don't do that. Default commissions, we just skip. We don't worry about that. All of this information, we just skip, move on. We don't do any of the coupons or anything like that, just skip it. And then it says, congratulations, your home has been added to our database. So at this point, it is in the system. And if you were to go to the homes list, here's the list of homes, and we were to search for Aloha. Somewhere in here is going to be our Aloha Super Duper House right here. And if we click on it, it pulls up, and then we have all these tabs here where we can start entering in all of the information about this home. So I'm gonna, next trainings we're gonna go through these tabs. There's a lot of them, 90% of them we don't use, but I'm gonna go through them just so that we're aware of which ones we do use and why. So those are gonna be some of the next videos in this little series. So that is how you get a property added into the system, and then at that point you have to fill out all the tabs for that particular home. So that's as far as we'll go.